Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat or in the X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We got Mike, Repberg, Julius, SW, Scott Toshi, Tiger Trader, Ferrari Phil, Cyrus, Hi-Ho, National, good morning. What's up, fat guy? Not insulting some random dude, by the way. That is his name. Karen S. Good morning, Ethan. What's up, Cicino? What's up, CF Sage? McGruff in the building. We got Don Burberry, Timotheos, Mike Trader Page, Rips Mod, G-Lines. Good morning to you, Billy Joe. What's happening? Hindsight King Josiah, Green AM Alexander, Rock Solid Trading Results. Killer Kyle, Trezzo Cash, Justin Prouse. Justin won yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. More to you, Ron. What's up, Brishty? TT Beasy for Sheezy Investor, Z Zach Wheaton. Good morning to you, Edio. I do want to kind of try to get short in this market here. I've been eyeing this before I got on. If we break below, I'm going to just take it. If we break below this thing could be nasty below the 40s. It looks like it doesn't want to break down here, so let's see if we can catch this breakdown. We got room back up to 860. So we actually break that down, could be lovely. We're just chopping between this. We had the Bank of England come out with a rate decision. They decided to keep rates on hold. Sort of as expected. I want to see if we can nail this, though. This is what I'm looking at. We had a rejection at the prior week mid. So, if it does kind of continue to roll underneath this, we could be in for a nice little treat here. I want to see these 40s starting to give out. I would love like a little bit of a pop higher, but beggars can't be choosers on a trade like this. So let's see if we can get this roll right here and now. That's what I'm looking for. Big inflection point here in the S&Ps as well. We have room, like I said, all the way up to 860 here as well. But if it does break, boy, it'll go fast. What's up there, Mr. Bugs? A little bit choppy down there, too. Like I said, we have room all the way back up to like 860 or so. We have a lot of defense right here at these 850s, which is good. So if we got this lovely roll that we're looking for, right here at these 40s, this thing should snap right off. Let's see if we can time this right. A little bit of liquidity stacking up below us. We have to slice through. It's all about timing on this one. Can we get the right snap at the 40s here? There was no news that gave us that initial draw, but we should have this rejection at the prior week mid, keeping us in line for this trade here. We could test the weekly open, potentially, but we'll have to see if we can get this breakdown below these 40s here or not. I am seeing overhead supply that's keeping me in this trade. See, that's good. Like when we get that little pop there and it's rejecting, that means that we still have that overhead supply. So we just have to have enough of that rejection to keep us below this. Philly Fed manufacturing comes out in 16 minutes or 15 minutes from now, so we got to get this trade on before that happens. 8:15 liquidity coming on. So far, so good. Just have to get through this small little bid stack of the 40s and we should start to roll. Then I want to push into this hard. So let's see if we can slice into these 40s here. Every single time we push down, they remove bids, which is, again, a characteristic I'm looking for on this short. See if we get the connection that we're looking for. Lack of participation before the print, too. Let's see. Still good overhead supply. Can we get this lovely fade? Now we need the connection through 40s without the pop. Right now it's still holding those 40s. Might have to play this off 50s and then peel off at 40s, so let's see. Yeah, jobless claims are coming out too. There's your push off 50s. See if we can get this back down through 40s. Good rejection there at 50s so far. Very thin. Just need one player to flush these 40s and we go. Makes me want to get in my my live account, my real money account, and push this thing. A 30 contract. And just push it into this. I'm confident that we will get the flush, but we just might be a little bit too early. That's the problem on something like this. Being too early. Trying for it. Let's see. Just got to push right through these 40s and we go. Hate when you get right there to exactly what you need and they slow down. Super annoying. Right there. That's all we need. Just one more little push into that. It is really battling this 40 level. There we go. Now just push. Somebody just sell. Sell like 5 contracts and you can break it. So simple. Golly. How many contracts did they sell into that? About 7. Just gotta sit through those 40s and then we get a nice crush to 27 or so. You can do it. Put your back into it. I believe you. I believe in you. Without absorbing it. Go on. Go on. Without absorption. Go on. Yeah. Sweet talk in the market sometimes works. Just got to sweet talk it the right way. All we needed was just a little bit of more of a push there below those 40s. It looks awfully heavy, doesn't it? We're 10 minutes now from the print, so 5 seconds we should have a burst of liquidity coming through. Hopefully to the downside. Previews are coming out here. Jobless claims expected to be coming in at 224,000. I'm going to keep on trying to push this thing. As we perk up, adding into this, it's all I can really do. Makes it definitely dangerous, but if we have the right idea, we can at least peel some right around those 40s. S&Ps are rejecting here as well, which is great. Now just flush into this 35 area of liquidity and we'd be so just happy with this. Go on. There it is. That's my girl. There she went. Very good market. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and easy, just like that. There you go. And I'm out. There we go. Sometimes you just have to believe. And what did I say? 27 handle? We got 28. I was one off. Sometimes you just have to believe. And I don't have hungry eyes, right? I take it where I can get it. I add it on the pops. Now we wait. Jobless claims. We're safe. We're safe pre-jobless claims now. Shouldn't he hold longer? Well, Slee, you know, I closed at the bottom tick and now it's going back up. So technically, if I wanted to lose money on the trade, I could have held longer. Sure. But we're coming into jobless claims. So personally, I don't think it was a good idea to hold longer. I'm risk-free, baby. My stop was 52, actually. So we were very close to getting stopped out. Yeah, the previous week, the way that it was rejecting there was kind of the clue in to take that. There's your 27 halves. Let's see, we got 6 minutes. I'm sorry, 7 minutes. I've been seeing you a lot on ESPN, really? Is that where they've been airing it? Crazy. Oh my God. Ninja Trader actually agreed to be acquired by Kraken. I know they made the offer, but guess what? They agreed. Wow. That's actually insane. Wow. Dude, Ninja Trader was like, yeah, you know what? F this shit. We're out of here. They're like, yeah, we're out of here. That's crazy. So Kraken now owns Tradeovate and Ninja Trader? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's insane. I've used Kraken before and I didn't have any issues with it, but it's just like, it's just weird. Ninja Trader's been around for so long. I've been using Ninja Trader the longest out of any futures trading platforms. Tradeovate charting blows. Yeah, but the trade copier is lovely. All right, let's pull up our old the journal. See where that puts us now. Hey, that's not bad actually. Bring over the old. Look at this. We're back, baby. 25,000 on the month. 5.5 thousand today. That was the trade we took, 1,369 giggity. Not bad, right? So I think that I should probably lock up these accounts for the day, since we want to be consistent, right? I think that's fair. It seems fair, right? What do you think? Turn on my heater here. The Vegas weather cannot make up its mind, but what's really great, starting next Monday, we're gonna get like early summer here in Vegas, which is lovely. Is this P&L of one account or how many accounts? It's 5 accounts. 5 accounts. I'm copy trading 5 accounts. So what that looks like over here is this. There's my 5 accounts that I copied, and that's why I'm up 5.5 thousand today. That's how that works. Put this back over here. So that's how that works. This is the Tradeify platform. All right, we are 3.5 minutes away. Folks, here's how we win giveaways today. 500 likes, we do a poll. 600 likes, we start the giveaways. 1 account at 600, 1 account at 700, 2 accounts at 800, 4 accounts at 900, 8 accounts given away at 1,000. So up to you folks if you want to click the like button. If you're over in the X stream on Twitter or X, come over to the YouTube stream and just hit that thumbs up money button. Money's on my mind. So I'm doubling the amount of accounts that I'm giving away every 100 likes. If somehow we get up to 1,100 likes, I'll give away 16 accounts. I made right there, it says on the screen there, Ferrari Phil, 1,369. Right there on one per account. So you can lock up and Tradeify like on TopStep X. No, you can't, but it's just a mental thing. I'm just gonna lock out for the day. Rips lost my 5x of A's worth 15K. Feels so bad. Any advice? When did that happen? And walk me through how that happened. Did you trade on FOMC yesterday? Gary says I click the thumbs down incorrectly, just click on thumbs. It doesn't impact me. No, as long as it's whatever you're leaving it at. So if you leave it at a thumbs up, then it's all good. So you're fine. Jobless claims coming out in 2 minutes. I probably will trade the afterglow of this, but I did want to be flat going into this print. Dude, it is freezing in my office right now. What the heck? Ugh. Just had to turn the thermostat up. It's so freaking cold. It's so cold outside right now. What is it? 38? Jeez Louise, dude. What is going on? It's supposed to be pool season right now. So with Tradeify straight to funded accounts, you can immediately take payouts. After 10 trading days, you take a payout. That's it. 10 trading days, I believe, or 9? 9 or 10. But there's no evaluation phase, which is awesome. 10. There you go, 10. No evaluation phase. And I'm already up 25 G's. So it's like this, the thing that I personally like about it, and this is just me being a dude who trades on props. Oh, by the way, 45 seconds to go. The thing I like about it is that all of these trades that I've taken, they all count towards my profit. This is like, I didn't have to, these are not evaluation trades. You know what I mean? That's the part that I like the most, personally. All right, let's watch the market here. Like I said, I'm not gonna trade the print, I'm gonna trade the afterglow. Yeah, it is crazy. It's awesome. Like you don't have wasted trades anymore, but you should know how to trade before you get your straight to funded. Is this the Rips trading Rips health class Rips poker? What? Wait, what? I don't know what that means. Current account coming in at negative 303 billion, which is a little bit hotter than expected. Initial jobless claims at 223,000. Continuing claims coming in. In line, 1.89 million. So jobless claims, continuing claims, all just nothing. Who cares? Philly Fed business outlook coming in at 12.5 versus 9. What a nothing print. There's nothing. I mean, if anything, the Philly Fed business outlook, but nobody really cares about that. New orders are down in that print. I don't know. There's no reaction right now. I think we're just respecting structure at this point. Yeet asks, what platform is this? This is Tradeify, dude. Tradeify. See that? Tradeify. So what's cool about this platform is that there's like a whole trade journal thing. There's a trade, look, here's my trade journal from March 20th. That's today. That's my net P&L. Wait, so did I actually do more? Wait, hold on. Oh, 6.8. Dude, yo, haha, I did more. Let's go. It just didn't update yet. Look at that, 6.8K. There's all my trades. Bing, 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 bing. It wasn't counting one account, so there you go. I'm using Tradeivate to trade, and this is Tradeify for my journal. This is included. Usually you have to be, dude, I'm so happy. It's like I just found money underneath the couch cushion. Let's go. Ha-ha. Woo. That makes me excited. You ever reach in your pockets and you like pull out $100 bill? You're like, ah, and it's like, it's been there the whole time. You're like, oh man, I feel so happy. It's like meaningless, you know, but it's like, you're like, I found money. It was there the whole time, dude. You didn't find anything. It's so funny. So I found another $1,300 there. So sweet. I'm up 6.8K today. That puts me on the month now, up 26,000. Oh, by the way, look at this. The market. Look at this. Where's the thing? There we go. Market going right back up. And this is why I said, you know, if I get the points, I get the points. I personally don't mind. This is me. You could be different. I don't mind if I'm getting out here. If now the market's trading here. I feel like a smart trader, especially I'm adding a lot of liquidity. I'm trading in between these two bands. I don't really care because if it can go back up here, I'm still out. I'm getting my points. I'm making my money. I made $6.8 thousand. That's cool. I don't mind that at all. Anyway, so trade log, you go here, you got all your trades, you got your reports here talking about, I mean, look at how cool this is. Let's drag this out here. Got your total P&L, your average losing trade, your average winning trade, number of winning trades, losing trades, your daily P&Ls, like all of this stuff right here. Here's yesterday where we got booty blasted. But I mean, this is consistent trading right here. Like, that's very consistent. Had a little rejection there, but hey, we're back. We're almost back to account all-time highs, which were 27,529. We're at 26,651, so we're not far back, right? Go to each day here. Here's day by day. This is what we're looking at. Total profits, total loss. This is what this has looked like. You can look at your week. It's great. That's my net P&L. My gross P&L is actually even higher, but when you add in the fees, obviously by net. It's got an economic calendar here built in, which is great. You got your journal. You could expand this whole thing. Look at all the trades that I took. You know, it's cool. This is very cool stuff. I'm a big fan. Big fan of having this amount of data. Usually a trade journal like this is going to cost you like $100 a month. This is included with every single Tradeify account. Doesn't matter what size you get. Thumbs up. So far, right? So we talked about this before. The reason why I am trading all of these new props is because I want to be able to do this in real time. And we're going through each prop one at a time, or, you know, a couple at a time. And then I can come to you and I can say, okay, I traded on this prop. I requested a payout on this date. I got paid, or I didn't get paid on this date. And then we go through it together. The end result of all of this is that you're going to have a comprehensive review from somebody who, I've been trading for, this is my 11th year of trading. You're going to have a comprehensive review of all of these prop firms, and you're going to find the best one that fits in your style. In fact, we're releasing a brand towards the end of this month, if not early April, that is going to have an AI quiz system where it asks you, what are your goals? How long have you been trading? It's even going to have like a short review, a video review that I do about it. And it's going to ask you these detailed questions. How much are you looking to spend on props? How much experience do you have? What is your goal? Do you want straight to funded? Do you want payouts? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You answer that questionnaire, it's going to spit out the best props for your specific situation. That's freaking cool. Because like I get questions all the time. I have so many DMs that are still buried. I talked about this yesterday or the day before. I have a box within a box within a box on these social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram. There's like boxes within boxes of like, I have thousands of DMs I haven't answered, and people are always asking me the similar questions of like, which prop should I be trading on? Because your time is limited, right? We have a finite amount of time on this earth. And then also your money's limited because you don't want to just blow money into a prop that's not going to like pay you out, give you good rules, give you a chance of getting payouts. So I feel like this is going to help out a lot of people. So Sage score, I'm not really sure. I think it's like, you know, how good of a trader you are. Right now I'm running at a D. I'm not very good, I guess. Profit factor 1.96, very low, I guess. Win 78%, I don't know. Could be better, I guess. Average win-loss 35%. I mean, that's good, right? Shouldn't that be good? I don't know. 55 cents, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it thinks I'm a terrible trader. Maybe I am a terrible trader. You never know. You give me a Sage score of 10. Thank you. So yeah, we are pushing back up here. We are kind of rejecting again at the previous week mid. I think I want to be done with Tradeify for today because we were looking to have a green day today, right? That's all that we were kind of looking to have was a green day. A green day is a green day. We could push it even harder, but I kind of just wanted to have a nice green day. So I feel like locking up with a green day makes a lot of sense to me. I'm thinking Apex. Go over to Apex. We haven't traded our Apex accounts in a minute here. Oh, by the way, we did trade our personal brokerage account yesterday. Let me see how much we made after fees on that one. Yesterday, we traded during FOMC. I had a 10 lot trade. 10 lot trade. That was the biggest size I took on FOMC was 10 contracts. And my average size lately has been like 20 to 30 contracts. So take that as you will. Let's see, yesterday, the 19th, we did 15 contracts in total. So I took a trade. Okay, so it was a 5 contract trade. Or no, a 10 How did I get 30 contracts? Maybe it was 15. No, because the last trade was 10 and 10. Okay, so 10 and 10, and that's 20. Oh, you know what? I had one trade in that was a 5 contract trade. That's what it was. So 10, 10, and 5. There should be another 5. I guess closing it? 10, 10, 5. Maybe it was 5, 5, 10, 10. That's probably what it was, and then closing that. But it needs to be 15. Maybe 5, 5, 5. I don't know. Anyway, after fees, 89.20. 30 contracts long, 30 contracts short. So my total P&L was $9,040. My net profit was $89.20. There you go. Here, I'll post this in the Discord so you folks can see this. Zoom in so it's bigger, so you don't have to squint. There you go. So $30 in commission, $27 in clearing fees, $55.80 in exchange fees, $6 in transaction fees, $1.20 NFA, $90 in total fees, $89.20 on the day. Hey, that's a good FOMC for me. You know what's funny is like, I wasn't even like, it was weird. Like I didn't even like, I don't even know if I want to say this. It just sounds like, I don't want to come off like an asshole, but like I took the trade and I completed, forgot about it. I was going to bed. I was doing my Whoop journal when I was going to bed. And whenever I have like a good trade or something, I always put like, yes, I made progress on an important goal. And I marked it wrong. And then I took a shower and I was like, wait, dude, you made $9,000 today. I completely forgot, which is a good thing. Cause I was talking to my wife about this and she hates hearing about trading. I was talking to her and I was like, you know, what's weird is like, usually on my personal account, I should remember that I made $9,000 in a trade, but then I didn't. But it's also, I think what's making me do so well on this personal streaming brokerage account is the fact that I'm not like up my own butt about how well I'm doing on this account. Like, I'm just like, oh yeah. Like you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm not stressing myself out about like, dude, you got to trade that account. Dude, you got to do so well. Dude, you got to crush. Like, I'm kind of just like trading it and like whatever happens, happens. But obviously like I'm trying to make money, but like it was kind of a profound moment because it's the first time this has happened where, I mean, $9,000 is a frick ton of, like, that's a good amount of cash. Like, I don't care how much money you have. $9,000 in a single day is a good amount of cash. And the fact that I had like done my journal and I like, it took me getting into the shower to be, and that's where I do my best thinking, of course. It like, I was like, wait, dude, why didn't you mark that you made progress on an important goal in your journal? You made $9,000 today. I was like, oh yeah. It was a weird, I don't know. It's worth discussing, but it was just a weird thing. If you have that mindset, I think in trading, you're gonna do better than if you're like, you wake up today and you're like sitting in front of your terminal and you're like, dude, I've got to make some money today. I don't think it works that well. Shower think he's the best, dude. I agree. I agree, 100%. Find your trading discipline inspiring, Rip. So I just bought myself a Tradify account. Hey, just take it slow, dude. Take it slow. Take it very, very slow. It's straight to funded, so there's like, you know, every trade matters. So take it slow. Be very selective on your trades. The mind trick for traders, always not caring so much about money. The practice account mental state is the Zen state we're all striving for. Yeah, it's the same thing with poker. Like, there's going to be a hand coming out, which is my best televised hand, or the most interesting televised hand I've ever played in. I can't tell you about the results because there's a contract and I can't spoil the results of it before it comes out. But there's going to be a televised hand that comes out that is played for quite a bit of money. But if I'm telling you, if I thought about the amount of money that I was playing for while I'm in the middle of that hand, my concentration for playing that hand would definitely crumble. Straight up. And like, I feel like that's how you have to be with trading. If you're not sitting there and like, if you're sitting there and you're like, dude, I'm up $500 in this trade, and you're in the back of your mind, you're like, I really need this $500. You're going to rob yourself from having an extraordinary trade, right? This is Tradeify, my friend. Tradeify. Now, let me make this just... There we go. Tradeify. There you go. Tradeify. That's what we're trading on here. But that's my whole point is like, if you're sitting here and you're like focused on the dollar amount of each trade you're taking, like on that trade that I just took, this is the one that I took at the top of the show. I had a target in mind, and I'm only looking to sweep that target. We wanted to flush 40s and get down to 37s. Right? We took it to 38s. It went lower, but that wasn't my target. I just stuck to my trade plan. Yeah, we could have made more money on it, but hey, we didn't. Pie says, this is literally me. Only after I stopped caring about my P&L, I became profitable and got payouts. Dude, I'm telling you. There's something to this, and this is why I wanted to bring up the discussion. Whenever I bring up money, I kind of get awkward because I never want people to think like I'm sitting here like, oh, yeah, like I'm not. I do this show because I want to help people, you know? I enjoy hanging out with you folks in the morning, and I just want to have like a mind dump of what I'm thinking about because I think it's helpful. Like somebody who's been on this journey for 11 years, I feel like I have a couple little nuggets to share, you know? Ribs, it doesn't. When you feel you need the money, you tend to martingale after losses and revenge trade. It's very true. I used to do that. It wasn't that I ever needed the money when I started trading. It was that I hated seeing red and I hated losing. So yeah, you like come back in and you're like, get it. Only thing that tops shower thinking is shower seeing. Amen. Root says, just finished book Trading in the Zone. It really helped me control my emotions. That's a big recommendation on my end. Trading in the Zone. I love it. Mark Douglas. Think we get back to 900. We filled the gap after open. We could. Very well could. I could see that. It's interesting how much we are attracted to this prior week mid level right now. Sorry, let me get this off the screen here. There you go. It's crazy how much we're being attracted to this level right here. Just kind of holding up at that level. The more we're holding here and not, you know, pushing through, we keep on rejecting, the more likely we're going to revisit this Monday low again. When are you going to go to the BDH trade with Patty? Soon. Took advantage of the 90% off flash sale with Apex yesterday. Got 2 accounts, made 900 total with only 100 drawdown. Done for the day. Beauty. Nice work there, Eric. Speaking of flash sales, we are going to have a flash sale next week on Tuesday for one firm and Wednesday for another firm. So if you want to put that in your calendar, maybe you're one of the people that comes in just to hate if I lose on a trade, which by the way, God bless you if you're here to hate. God bless you. I hope you find some peace in your life. But hey, mark it on your calendar if you want some good deals. I teamed up with 2 prop firms that are going to hook it up Tuesday. That's going to be a big stream. And then on Wednesday, both going to be some good deals that are only going to be available for the Rips Nation here. Let's see here. The player haters. Dude, I miss all the classic Dave Chappelle's. Let's see here. What is the best account on Tradeify? I would say if you know what you're doing, do the straight to funded. If you are still like within your first 3 to 5 years of trading, I would say you're probably better using the evaluation because you need the practice, you need the screen time. But I mean, if you want to just skip it and go straight to fund it, it's up to you. I personally think 3 to 5 years, go for the evaluation ones. If you're just ready to go, do the straight to fund. Straight to fund is going to be more expensive, but like it's every trade counts. There's good and bad with both of them, but that's what I think. People who are veteran traders should go straight to fund, in my opinion. What's your break-even strategy? Like, when do you move the trade to break even? It depends. Like, if I'm going for a bigger move on something like that, which was a very small micro scalping range, right? We're looking for this area to fall out. Where was it? The 40s, right around here, or where was this? Where did we get that break of 40s? We had the news coming out here, so we're looking for those. Yeah, so we're looking for this range right here. Where's my there? So we were in this box right here, chopping around. I'm looking for a break of that, and then somewhere in this area of liquidity to get out of that trade. So that's what we got. We got like right down there at the top of that range. So I'm looking for a micro range. There's never going to be a time when I'm moving my stop to break even. This is going down again, by the way. Anybody catch that to the downside there? That was a beautiful rejection off that prior week high, or prior week mid rather. See if we can break below these 25s now. I'm gonna switch over to Apex just in case I want to pop on a trade. So say goodbye to the this P&L right here. Bye. There we go. Apex. We're in Apex now. So my break-even strategy is if I'm taking a larger trade, let's just say that I'm taking the short from here and I'm looking for a target down here. Once we break this structure, I'm going to start moving my stop probably to somewhere like here. We break down below this structure, I'm probably moving my stop to somewhere around here. And then if we break like below here, then I'm probably moving my stop to there. So I'm looking at structural areas that make sense to move my stop. So it's never going to break even until it breaks an area of the structure. So probably like right on this break is where I'm taking that first move to break even on my stop. Because I'm looking for a larger trade, like my target is here, right? Does that make sense? Morning, Rips. Love listening to you talk about your nuggets. Keep it up. Folks like the stream. Need Rips to be here for the open. Let's do it. Just received an email about Ninja Trader being acquired by Kraken. I know nothing about crypto. There's company thoughts. Tradeovate changed a bit when Ninja acquired them. Guess we'll see. Yeah, wouldn't it be crazy if they like call it, instead of like Tradeovate, it's like Krakenbait? Krakovate. I'm trading on Krakovate. I mean, it makes sense for NQ, right? Stress is a killer and stress kills trading. It is very true. The more worried you are about trading, the worse you're going to do at it. Chauncey says, Rip, I have been tightening my stops, adding the winners and not losers. It kind of amazing how much more I can make instead of adding into losers. It's crazy, right? Now, there is like a limit to that, of course. For instance, these are 1 minute bars, I believe. Yeah, 1 minute bars. On a move down like this, you generally want to be adding on upticks. So when the market has upticks, we can see that in the 10-second chart. I mean, not as well, but like this is an uptick technically. As we're coming down, uptick, add, uptick, add, uptick, add, uptick, add, and then you ride that down. You can push into this, but the worry is that you're going to lower your average so much on like an uptick like this. Be likely better to just kind of hold your ads until you get an uptick, and then if you're targeting the break of this area now, that kind of thing. So be smart with your ads. If you're short, add on upticks. If you're long, add on downticks or pullbacks. Generally the rule of thumb there. You have any other book recommendations? I do. Markets in Profile, Mind Over Markets, Trading in the Zone, and Best Loser Wins. Those are my favorite 4 books, I think. The Markets in Profile and Mind Over Markets will take a while for you to read. They're not fun to read. If you want trader porn, I always recommend that you read the Market Wizards series. Market Wizards, always a good one. Folks, if you're just showing up, we get up to 500 likes, we do a poll. 600 likes, we give away 1 account. 700 likes, 2 accounts. 800 likes, 4 accounts. 900 likes, 8 accounts. 1,000 likes, 16 accounts. There you go. I'm looking at buying a laptop for trading. What is the most important component to consider? RAM, CPU, and if you're running something like Bookmap, GPU. If you're not running Bookmap, you don't need GPU. How do you overcome that I don't want a red day impulse? You got to just have red days, really. Like, to be honest with you, having this red day was a little bit good in a way, because it's like I'd be pretty sketched out trading without having that red day. Right, we're still up a ton on the month, but I'd probably be a little bit sketched out with that. No red day. So I don't know. You just kind of get through it, I guess. Get used to it. You understand you're gonna have red trades, red days is what it is. You just move on. Catching up here. Kraken has been around as one of the bigger players in crypto exchanges next to Coinbase and Binance. Yeah, I've used Kraken before, believe it or not. What about the inability to trade? What about the inability to trade? What about that? There's a book called The Backwards Law. Explains when you don't chase the universe, will obey all your commands. I gotta check that one out. Backwards Law. See if they got that on Amazon. Backwards Law. Backwards Law. Sick. Why are the reviews so bad? The reviews are horrible. Thanks for clipping that, Broccoli. With a big range of Asia, do you think today will be chop? Well, here's the deal. This is going to be an interesting day because we're one day before Friday, which brings us, we just had the Bank of England rate decision, which is unanimous. Well, not unanimous, sorry, 8-1, pretty much unanimous. The person who was dissenting, they wanted 50 basis points on the cut, which is kind of extreme. Good morning, Kamar. Good morning, insert name here. We have to get, what are we at? We're at 6 days. We have to do 4 more days of trading in order to take a payout in our Tradeify accounts. But yeah, for the chop question, the thing is that tomorrow is triple witching, which means that we have 3 things expiring. We have index futures expiring, we have stock options expiring, and then we have index future options expiring. So that's why they call it triple witching. They used to have single stock futures expiring, but that was when it was quad witching, they took those out of the market. So it's just triple witching now. That is going to create either a very choppy day all day long, including into the close, or it will create a very volatile session all day long, or it will create a very tight session with bouts of volatility, or tight session ending the day with an extreme amount of unwind volatility, meaning it can shoot up or down in the NASDAQ 200 to 500 points. It's crazy. Expect anything tomorrow. I wish there was like a guarantee, like, oh, because it's triple witching, we're going to have the craziest day ever. I've seen triple witching days that are just a snooze fest until the last 5 minutes. And those algorithms are fighting for fills. We unhate you, Rips. Thank you. Oh, man. What percentage off? Stick around. It's going to be good, though. It's going to be good. It's 2 different firms, deals on both of them. Rips cannot handle NQ anymore? What do you mean? I love NQ. Genuinely enjoy watching your stream and the BDH. Looking forward to seeing you guys together. Looking forward to the flash sales you mentioned. Awesome. Love it. Just started trading my 25K Apex accounts on Tradeivate. Question, when I group trade copy all of them together, how do you set a stop loss before you execute? You can't do it before you execute, but it's very easy once you're on. All you have to do is just click on the screen. Boop. And then you just set your stop right there. That's it. That's all you have to do. Once the trade is on, click that and then you got your stop. That's it. Simple as that. Is the straight to funded 44 on Tradeify and TPT is 33.50. Cheapest I got was 105 on TPT. It's 30% off on TPT, 35% off on Tradeify. I think it's $40. You get up to 10 uses. $40 for a 100K account on Tradeify right now. $40. If you've only been trading for 3 months, I mean, buckle up. Gotta love it though. Gotta love it. Straight to funded 50K is almost the same price, assuming the activation fee. There you go. Again, you pick what you like. Rips, ES midweek is 56.85 and holding above. And with the NQ being below its mid, what do you make of it and how do you treat it independently? If we have divergence, it makes it extremely difficult to trade. I'm not a big fan of trading diverging index markets. So if the S&Ps are going up, the NQ is going down, I tend to try to stay out of that or be very scalpy because it becomes unpredictable. Because the problem is that you'll have hedge funds starting to use the opposite instrument to hedge their bets, and it creates this feedback loop of nonsense. It's not fun. You usually want to have them in the same direction as one another. So like when the ES is flushing, you want the NQ to be flushing. Right now we're kind of seeing that. There's more movement in the NQ in these micro movements, but just be careful. Be careful if you're starting to see that kind of divergence. Why the stop loss so high up? The trailing drawdown will kill you if you get stopped out up there. We were trading on Tradeify. There is no trailing drawdown on Tradeify. My stop loss was at like 52, so I was willing to eat about, I think it would have been like a $1,600 loss on those accounts. So I was willing to take it. I was very confident in the trade, hence my adding to it. Hey, it worked out. Sometimes trades work out, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. I mean, I never know, right? You have pocket aces, the best starting hand in poker. You're gonna lose a lot. It's just part of it, but you're not gonna fold, right? Pre-flop, let's say somebody puts you all in. You have pocket aces. You're not gonna sit there and say, you know what? I could lose this hand, so I'm just not gonna take this hand. No, you're gonna have a high probabilistic chance. It's how I felt about this trade this morning. There's gonna be a million times where that trade doesn't work out. I see the exact same thing, it doesn't work out, but I'm still gonna take it. It's like yesterday's trade. I got ripped in the face with a God candle. I still take the trade again. It is what it is. And if you're hesitating, you're not taking the trades, you're gonna be cheating yourself. That's trading. Taking a risk. It's all part of the game. Let's see here. Yeah, Market Wizards. Great trading porn right there. Man who solved the market, Jim Simons, rest in peace. If you had to recommend one, well, tell me what your goal is for what are you trying to get out of a book? Psychology, technicals, or enjoyment? Psychology, technicals, or enjoyment? You tell me. Wow, we are flushing now. S&Ps are coming down too. Google's kind of leading the charge of the Mag 7 to the downside here. The problem is that we have these bids that stack up. You see right above me is Bookmap. See how strong those bids are when they're flushing that, and then we have this immediate rejection. Hold on, European Central Bank. Talking about the BOE's rate decision. Nothing really to distill there, but yeah. Going back up here, we got a lot of questions today. Fayano says, need to learn to be a better loser. I mean, the more you lose, the better you're going to be at it. And I'm not being funny with that. I'm just being honest. It's like, you got to learn to be a good loser in trading. You're going to lose. Like, I don't go to a poker table thinking I'm going to win every single hand. I don't open up my trading platform thinking I'm going to win every single trade. It's nice when you have a green streak, but it's not realistic that you're going to keep a green streak forever. I don't know if this thing is going to take out 800s right away. We might have a bounce first, even though the S&Ps are very heavy right now. Google's still rolling, but that's it, really. I mean, we're rolling on Microsoft and Amazon, but it's not like Google's really letting loose here. Tesla's still kind of holding. Yeah, I'm not going to take this. How much do you pay in fees with Tradeivate? Is there a monthly fee? $0. I only pay for Tradeify. The fee that I paid for Tradeify, and that's it. Being right or making money is another one I like along with those you mentioned. There you go. I guess we are going to test 800s in a jiffy. I didn't see that coming. Mag 7 is just not dumping hard enough for me to be interested in this yet. I guess I'm going to miss this trade. The thing we have to worry about here, of course, is are we going to continue to take this out? Congratulations to anybody who's still in this short from up here. Beautiful, beautiful short from that rejection of prior week mid. Bought an MSI gaming laptop for like $1,000 something. It works mint. Very nice. Yeah. Gaming laptops tend to do very, very well. If you have a lot of money to spend, those Razer laptops are quite nice. They're like the PC MacBooks, but you know, you can trade from a MacBook too if you're using something like Tradeivate. If you're using NinjaTrader, they don't have a Mac-based platform, but you use Parallels, but that might be a little bit too tricky for some people. Says trading, if you have a tick time frame, yeah, but I don't think I have the data thing for it. Let me see, like 1,000 ticks. Yeah, I don't have the big boss hog thing for it, so can't do it. Can't do it. Can you DCA on Apex? As far as I know, they removed that non-DCA rule, so I believe that you can. Ripsmod, TPT's cheapest is a 25K, and with Rips code, I got 30% off and I paid 105. So what did I do wrong? I'm not sure. Can you help them out, Ripsmod? Quad witching Friday. It's considerably called triple witching. You can call it quad witching. There's just no single stock future. They don't have have those anymore, single stock futures. So when you come in Florida soon, I'll let you folks know. Tomorrow's pinning or wild swinging? Yeah, it sounds like a sex dungeon. Oh, good Lord. Suppose you just go with the flow nowadays. I would be interested in hearing some of your most valuable lessons learned in recent times. I mean, dude, this is rolling now? Jeez. Congratulations to anybody who caught that. I wonder if we're going to reject at 800s. So now that the move has happened, are we strong enough to keep going? S&Ps do have room below this. Suppose we could try something if we get a rejection, maybe at like 815s. They still want to sell this. Wow. They're still trying to sell this at 800s. Interesting. Somebody had a stop sell above 800 there. So Rips, it wasn't yesterday, it was today. I just wanted to get 3 points and lost all of them. Where was your stop? If you're only looking for 3 points, how did you just start like barreling into it and like adding? Like, you gotta have a little bit of self-control. You don't get the trade you want, take it down. Just take it down. Ba-doom, 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 doom. Tomorrow's a straight up scalp day. If anything at all, buy and hold is death on quad, which depends. It depends. It can be both. Let's see if we can. I just don't know if this is going to reject now. There is some liquidity up at 815. We might tag. S&Ps kind of want to break this lower, it looks like. I'm going to try this short. I can add up at 815 if we don't break 800s here. And if that doesn't work, I'll just stop out at a loss. Let's try it. See what we can do here. Right now they're defending 810. There's a lot of overhead supply in this actually. 815 and 820 are the key levels for rejections off of this. We did already refresh liquidity down there pre 790, so let's see. If we break through 800s, this is definitely room to go for a bigger trade. See if we can reject down here at 800s now. And look for this bigger roll off down to like 90, 85-ish actually. So watching closely. We want to see this through the 90s now. Apple's starting to roll too. See if we can get this. This would be a nasty double bottom if it didn't break here. So let's try to get through this liquidity. They're stacking bids here at 790, so if we can't get exactly what we're looking for, we might have to boogie. I would love a refresh at 800 and rejection at 800, maybe 805. That would be ideal for me. Let's see. A lot of overhead supply, but we have to get through this 90 break. So let's see, 805 if this is going to reject it all. Right now, 805s are pushing through. Nasty double bottom so far, but we have room up to 815. Can it hold? Let's see. All right, if we hold at these 815s, we can definitely take this back down to the downside. So let's see if we can get back down below 810s and back into that 805 test. So watching here for the break of 805s. See if we slam through this level now. Oh dear, just do the 800 pull. We're right there. Just pull through 800s and we go. A little bit of lack of liquidity here. Nobody wants to be the first one to dive into those 900s, unfortunately. See if we can get this below 800 and then target like 792 halves. Would be ideal for a little scalp here. We're drifting a little bit. All right, here's the 800 test. Through 800 without a bounce would be lovely. See if we can get there. Trying to cover a little bit there on the bid underneath 800. See if we can hold this pull. Okay, a little bit out there. Lovely. All right, I'm gonna cover that there. Cool, there we go. So that works out to be about 20,000 or just over 22,000. Or yeah, 22,000, I guess. Now, the reason I pulled it off is because we can easily retrace back up to 810 here. And I have to be scalpy because these are Apex accounts. So Apex accounts are, you gotta mind the trailing drawdown, so. Yeah, see, there's a, it's just too thin. I don't like that pop back up. I started peeling off at 800. Yeah, 803/4 was when I started to exit. Where's my, wait, what? You might have covered it, but your chart isn't showing your active trade. I see it in the bar to the left. Yeah, it's here. You're gonna see my active trade here. This is trading view. Yeah, see, look at that. Dude, look at that. Wasn't that a prescient call? Or prescient. That was a prescient call, right? I said, like, dude, I don't want to handle the bounce back to 810. Right? Too thin for me to hold that. Dude, trust me, I want to see a flush through 790. It would have been lovely, but there's only so much I can hold for. You know? It's too thin. It's just too thin. It's gross. Gotta play the scalps. I need another Celsius. Be right back. All right. Yeah, so like I wouldn't trade my Tradeify accounts like that. I would only trade the Apex accounts like that. It's a very different trading style because of the trailing drawdown. And I have full trailing drawdown. I mean, I'm $22 less than the max drawdown, which is 5K. So I'm in a good spot. Evals right now. We are halfway home on these evals. I thought with sim orders got filled based on the actual market fills. No, it's just if it crosses that level, that's all. So it crossed the level, so we get filled. Doesn't matter how many contracts it is. How many resets have you done? This is our third set of evals. We started with one set of 50Ks, and there was a bit of confusion about how the trailing drawdown worked. So those got blown like on the first day. We did 150Ks. Those got blown, and this is the third set of 150Ks. Rips, if you buy multiple Tradeify accounts, can you get a discount code for more than the first? It's unlimited uses of the coupon code RIPS. The good news is that on the 100K right now, it's only $40, but you can only use that $40 promotion 10 times for you. Outside of that, everything else is all discounted as long as you use code RIPS. There you go. All right, I'm gonna go back up and answer some questions because I do not have a trade idea that makes sense here. I wanna wait for the market open. Let's see if we have enough likes to do a poll. Like I said, 500 likes, we do a poll. 600 likes, we do giveaways. And boom, look at that. 538 likes here on the video. Let's do a poll. Will the NQ June contract end the day above or below? Which prop was that? Tradeify. It's here. Let me drop the member deal link here. Is this one right here? So if you use code RIPS on the 100K account, it's $40 only, but you can only use that promotion 10 times. Outside of that, everything else is discounted 35%. Okay, above or below, let's just do 20,000, I think. It's fair. Above, below, no clue. And if we get up to 600 likes in the next 2 minutes, I will definitely stream the open. How about that? We'll do a giveaway for sure for at least one account. Get it up to 700 likes, 2 more accounts. 800 likes, 4 more accounts. I'm blowing them out, baby. I don't know if it's the straight to funded one. It might be the evaluation one. It's the 100K account. Just try, put in code RIPS in the checkout area. Don't click buy. Just see what the discount is. It might not be the straight to funded one, but it's $40. It's end of day drawdown. End of day for Tradeify. End of day. Let's see here. Going back up. Going back up. Rips, how does the 20% consistency work? If I make 400 daily, does that mean the 20% consistency target? It's whatever your total profit is at the end of your trading days, as long as your biggest day is not 20% bigger than 20% of your total profit. So that's all it is. It's very simple to follow that rule. Wow, look at this. We're coming right back down. I'm telling you, I don't like this market right now. We're 14 minutes from the open here. Oh, the bad beat you sent me with Pocket Ace, that was insane, right? Insane. Let's see here. Market porn isn't having Horn Pub open while you trade. No, it's a little bit different. A little bit different. All right, let's see. Alienware laptops are OP. Yeah, Dell owns Alienware now, so it's like much cheaper. Or not cheaper, I'm sorry. Much more affordable with good parts. Rips mod, you're red now? I see blue on my end. How many likes for a Tradeify giveaway? That's going to be at, I think the Tradeify is at 900 likes. 900 likes, we do a Tradeify account. Tradeify is Brett Simba's, yes. It's only for the, okay, cool. So it's for the advanced challenge. Okay, advanced challenge. I thought it was $40 for that. I thought it was 40. Anyway, $45, I guess. Let me see. It might be over already. No. Oh yeah, $45. I'm sorry. So the advanced 100K account is $45. It's usually $109. Use code RIPS. Resets are $45. The actual account itself is $45. There you go. Thank you, Stan. Appreciate you. Dude, this market is just so gross right now. I would love to have a little bit of a trade here, but this is gross. You can DCA, but not able to lose a single trade greater than 30% of available balance. There you go. Let's do a meetup in Vegas. Yeah, we are going to be doing a meetup here in Vegas for the Rips Nation, of course. We're looking to have a prop firm be part of that as well, sponsoring that, which is going to be lovely. And what I'm thinking is that we're going to do like a poker tournament with prizes, cash, of course. Like we're going to have a cash guarantee for a poker tournament. And then there's also going to be like packages to give away where you get like a suite of the Venetian or the Palazzo if you win. And then like, you know, we're just going to do it up big Vegas style. It'll be a lot of fun. And I'm thinking we're going to do that in the month of September or even August. If you folks are down to come and hang out, play some poker, win some money, talk some prop trading. Could be a lot of fun. I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right, still getting through all these questions here. I'm slow today. I'm sorry. Doop boop doop boop doop boop boo. A lot of people talking. Dump it, dump it. Hey Rips, how do you watch the Mag 7 for day trading? Do you have all charts open? I don't have enough screen space for that. Yeah, I do. You don't need it, but it's helpful. I mean, screen real estate is often unused by more amateur traders. They have a bunch of screens just because they've seen it on the movies or whatever. I utilize all my screens because I'm a streamer. And yeah, I have the Mag 7 right over here. I got an 8-up chart. Apple, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and the S&Ps. I don't have Broadcom. Broadcom I don't have because I don't really care about Broadcom unless they're doing earnings. They just are such not a trader stock in my opinion. All right, took 150 in my XFA. My stop loss trailed to 810. I was only willing to give back 10 points of possible run up from 800. Nice. Got handed to you, Ribs. Trading more than one prop would drive me nuts. Yeah, it does. I'm maximizing my value, right? I'm done trading on one prop. Now I get to trade on another one. Next week, we're going to be trading, starting to trade on TPT, which everybody is telling me is like the nuts. TPT is supposed to be the nuts. What are the differences, if there are, between trading the perpetual NQ1 or the expiring contract? There's very low liquidity in the expiring contract right now. I would not touch it. Very low liquidity, especially if you're trading a real personal account. Can you change the music getting a little weird? Error? What do you mean? Been getting confident and watching the volume profile. Been playing around with it. Been great. Yeah, it's always good to expand what is in your trading repertoire. The music getting weird for anybody else? What do you mean? I don't understand. It's relaxing. We're chilling. Hit my personal plus 600 profit for the day. Thanks, Ribs. Awesome. Human sludge. Just a weird song. I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry. Maybe it was. Ribs, if you buy multiple Tradeify accounts, yes, you can get a discount for more than the first one. Celsius does not break my fast. When I started doing Celsius, when I started doing intermittent fasting, I had my glucose levels measured, and no, I'm lucky. Because for some people, it spikes them too high and you break your fast. So I'm lucky in that sense. May I ask why you prefer Top Step or Apex over Top Step right now? It's not that I prefer one over the other. It's that I'm testing all prop firms right now so I can give you a real-time review. Wouldn't that be something if I traded on one of these prop firms and I get denied a payout after we trade together here and there's an issue? We could talk about it live, put them on blast. I'm not saying that's going to happen. Just want to give a fair shake to all these prop firms. Still have my Top Step account. Showed this yesterday. I mean, I don't know. It's weird to get this question all the freaking time. Where's your Top Step? Okay, here it is. My live account right here. You can buy and sell on the MES, whatever. I just haven't been trading it. When you say a set of 150Ks, do you mean 20 accounts? That's correct. If you look at my trading view here, or Tradeovate, I don't know if I said trading view. This is it right here. There's my 20 accounts right there. This is what I love about the Tradeovate copier, by the way, is it really copies one-to-one. It's snappy. There's our trade. Look at that. Shorted, covered. Beep, pop, pew. Boop, 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 pew. I don't know why this is. There we go. We are coming down. We're breaking those 800s again. Boy, this market is just tough to predict. The rejection there at 820s looked like it was good until it wasn't. It was trailing that with a trailing drawdown. It would be kind of messy. Wait, 40 for straight to sim or eval? I think it's the eval. It's the it is called the Advanced Challenge 100K account. It's $45. $45. Giveaway time. Are we there yet? Did we get there? Yes. Okay, so we got one giveaway locked in. We're definitely gonna do one giveaway. We're 5 minutes from the market open, so we'll trade the market open together first. Like I had the inability to win with pocket aces. I'm sure they're here today, typing away. Just could never see their messages. Dell sucks. Avoid. I have a Dell monitor. It's been under warranty for like the last 2 or 3 years. I love it. No problems there. Can you add depth of market for Tradeify accounts? I tried in Tradeivate and it denied me. I'm not sure. I use my depth of market in Bookmap, so I don't have a need for it. I couldn't understand the way that the payouts work. 10 days with a 125K account, then we can request a payout. Yeah, there's also, if you like in your dashboard, it'll tell you the payout rules when you click on the button. So yeah, 45 bucks. I owe the chat $5. How about I just give away some free accounts instead? That's fair, right? Come on. Intraday, you lose if you don't trail profits. Yeah, that's why we trailed profits on that one. I mean, that's why we pulled out. Take profit or Tradeify, which is best? I will be trading Take Profit Trader next week. I've only been trading Tradeify and Apex recently. I like Tradeify a lot because it's straight to funded. I like Apex because of the 20x leverage. And TPT is really, really good because you can take same day withdrawals. Like make profit, take it out. Make profit, take it out. Multiple times in a single day, which is cool. Josh says, Ribs, you're the best trading YouTuber I've watched. You're lying. You liar. Hang out here every morning. Thanks for being here, buddy. Advanced has activation fee. What's the activation fee on it? We are trading the open today. We got 700 likes. Yes. We did it. What laptop do you recommend for trading and streaming? You're going to have to probably spend a lot. I'd do like one of the gaming laptops, but if you want like cream of the crop, it's gonna be very loud though. Get the new Razer with the 5090 chip in it. That's like gonna be the best. Can I post your setup? I'll do it right now. I always wait for that question. I'm gonna post this on my Instagram, baby. That's what I'm gonna do for you right now. And it's going on my Instagram story if you want to see it. On my Instagram story. There you go. It has been posted to my Instagram story. If you want to go view my Instagram story, you can see my setup. That's what we're working with. Although that computer's been replaced. So I'll take a new picture of it today. But it's the same idea. Same idea. Just past TPT today. Give it up for Meeks Trades. Yes. Nice work. Mag stickers, a combination of the Mag 7 combined. Yeah, but I like to have the granular approach where I can see like Google's going down, Microsoft's going up. MC icon next to your name in YouTube. You have to click the join button in YouTube on the desktop version. Click the join button. Okay, 125 activation. Thank you for sharing. Now they have trailing drawdown on funded, so not that for TPT. I mean, it's just another thing that you have to get through, right? You just have to get through it. Big fan just passed 5 TPT accounts, now 33 accounts. Yes, see? I like that. You're using all the firms. I love that. 33 accounts, beautiful. Just take it slow. Take it slow. Do you have to record your trades with Tradeify? Not that I'm aware of. Who got the first go? Nobody did. Everybody's super nice this morning, Fid. How long is your fast? I do like a 20-hour, 22-hour fast. My feeding window is only like 2 hours. This is really coming down now. We are getting that 928 algo opening up here. I'm deciding on whether or not I want to trade Apex anymore. If I want to just flip over to my personal brokerage account. What do I want to do today? Oh, what do we do? Maybe we try more Apex. I don't know. All right. Testing all these firms on behalf of what? No. What? How many cons did you have on that trade? I think it was 8 contracts per.